How's it going, guys? Pikachu Gone Rogue here, and yes, your eyes do not deceive you. This is the Division 2. We have returned after almost 2 years away from this game, and what better way to start off with a brand new character. Main reason for starting a new character is because I now predominantly play on PC, and it is the only character I have. I have not played this game on PC since playing on the PS4. So I do not have a character. Now I am aware you can just start from a level 30 character and play the Warlords of New York DLC and obviously rank up that way a lot quicker. My main reason is that I just wanted to experience the game again from the beginning. And there are some rumors about, the Division 3 or Heartland or whatever it's called. So, trying to prepare for that in the case that it does get released sometime next year. Or this year actually, seeing as 2023 now. However, I do just want to experience the game as it was from the very beginning, so that's why I've started from level 1. I know the grind fest is going to be quite a drag. However, if it does take too long, then I may just jump to level 30. But this is the intro. Not really anything special about this mission. It is just the introduction. It gets you used to the key basic controls of the game and stuff, but we are in a completely different area, and we now have to basically just watch this cutscene. So I will join you back when this cutscene's over.
I didn't expect another attack so soon. You okay? If this keeps up, we're gonna have to relocate. Come on, help me with this. We're stretched too thin to protect everyone here. Not again.
Get to the waterfront!
That can't be right. Distress code. The coordinates for Washington, D.C. How is this possible?
Get down! Everybody get down! Someone has to stay. We can't just leave these people here. Whatever happened, it needs to be fixed or it's all over. You go! I'll do what I can here. Go!
So there we have it, guys. That was, the introduction to the game. We now have to storm the White House, as I think that's where the distress signal is coming from. So we make our way towards it, where once again we're still, being introduced slowly to the controls of the game and stuff. So it first tells you, how to switch to your gun, etc. And then we've just got to clear out these little two Rikers kicking this poor person's head. So we'll return the favour by putting a bullet between the eyes or a shotgun through the chest. Moving on, like I said, just introducing the game and stuff. However, my plan for this little video and onwards is to get back to doing what I love doing, making Division 2 content in whatever form that may take. It could just be where I talk about outfit kind of showcases again, which I enjoyed making when I did, but I didn't make any other ones. However, I feel like I will just get back into that slowly, and as well as making different kind of builds, hybrids of the like, or named gear sets and stuff like that. So let's hope I can get back to where I once was as quickly as I can, and then which obviously in turn then means better content for you guys, which is what I like doing. Getting closer to the White House, we see some bullets flying from the rooftop, and me struggling to sprint. And yeah, I mean, other than that, it's not. I mean, I don't really have a set plan for the content of this game, but here we're met by a large group of enemies just approaching from behind them. Still, some of them unknowing that their friends are slowly dying. So, poor fellas. We set this guy on fire. I mean, obviously, the difficulty isn't hard whatsoever. It is, fairly level 1 characters, level 1 player. The enemies do drop really easily. If I was to die during this, then it would be because I'm either not paying attention or I'm a new person to the game. But there you go, we get our first level up, where it just increases your health slightly. Which, from level 1 to level 30, it doesn't really make a difference what you do. I did have the temptation of trying a hardcore character again. However, I don't want to just, start with a hardcore character when I don't actually have a base character yet. But that finishes off the first mission, and then we've got our base of operations, which is the White House. We're presented with this lovely cinematic, and I will sort out the game audio and stuff in the next game playthrough. But there we have it for the first mission, and I'll see you in the next one. Completely do like a big jump to level 30 and get the gears, go back up from there and do the warlords of New York. But
is you.
let's experience everything again.
Welcome to DC.
No rush.
I'm Manny. I run comms. I'm guessing the division alert brought you here? Damn glad to see you. Let me show you exactly how screwed we are. Ever since the JTF imploded, the city's become a playground for murderous fuckheads. There are several main factions, and a whole lot of bottom feeders sucking up whatever the big dogs miss. A few civilian settlements are still holding out against all this villainy. They need more help than we've been able to provide, especially since the division network went dark. That's Kelso. She's one of the last surviving agents in DC. She's operating out of the theater settlement on a priority mission. You should go check in with her. If anyone knows how to get these systems back online, it's her. Oh, and introduce yourself to the locals while you're at it. It'll comfort them to know there's a new sheriff in town.
So finishing off from that cutscene, we're then greeted to a lovely run across New York, where we then have to get to the theatre settlement and meet up with this lovely woman who we're about to meet.
If you're looking for Agent Kelso, she just left. I should have gone with her, but I'd only slow her down. I know you got your own problems to deal with, but them hyena motherfuckers took my little girl to get to me. If you can help, I'll be on your debt. And I always pay my debts.
Head to the service entrance on the east side of the building.
So this is our first major mission that we get to. It is the hotel, or Grand Union Hotel, I think, whatever it's called. We get this nice little free outside. Then we open the door and move our way into the kitchen. I can't remember if you could change level, like the difficulty during these missions or not. So I did just start off as the normal story difficulty. However, if I can change the difficulty in the next mission, I will. But we clear out this kitchen really quickly, or wherever it is. It appears to be a kitchen. And then we move into the atrium, where we're then first meeted up with Saint, who then quickly runs into the lift, so we don't get to finish him off straight away. And then we get a big minigun spraying at us, but the game is still teaching us a few controls at the bottom, how to throw a grenade, etc. However, I do think I know how to throw a grenade from memory, so I don't think I have to worry too much about that. clearing this lot out, you know, it's not really that difficult whatsoever. Finishing off with this last guy, we then go up the staircase into the upper levels of the floor, where we're then first greeted with our first purple enemy, who is a grenader and a lovely pain in the ass to come in the future. Moving on, you know, we make quick work of this purple enemy, the grenader, fairly quickly. Nothing really too much to worry about. And I do enjoy this game for the most part, you know, starting off, but it does, I mean, these early missions do drag on quite a bit, but I guess, you know, as a first playthrough, it is always enjoyable just listening to the story. Moving to the next floor, we're in this like blown out building from our lovely Kelso's explosion, I believe, maybe, that this is caused by. I guess that's the idea of it. Once again, making quick work of these enemies. I'm currently running with the like little Vector SMG, or whatever it is, the tactical Vector. One of my favorites from when I used to play it early on. However, as you can see, we have no modifications or anything on it, and it does only hold 19 bullets, so reloading is a constant. Moving forward, we then quickly make work of this guy and his friends coming out the door, rushing us for whatever reason, and we get our first lovely backpack upgrade. Nothing special. Moving to the rooftop, we're then greeted by Saint and his lovely goons, a bunch of rushers who just get dropped in one shot with this ACR, I believe it is. We then send out our drone to target this purple enemy, because the choice of the drone for the first skill is just to make sure that I can fly through these really quickly. I don't want to be dragging along too much, you know, when there's enemies who are hiding behind corners, waiting around and stuff. I want the drones to just get in there and shoot the guys that I may not be shooting at. So then we have Saint run out from the door on the top floor. Before I decide to target him, I just want to get his little friends before they bother me when shooting at Saint. So, you know, like I said, the drone is shooting at the Saint whilst I'm not shooting at him, which quickly makes work of his armor. And then obviously once that armor is now broken, I can just quickly, you know, shoot from where the drone's been shooting. If the drone doesn't kill him in time, and just make work of him like that. It's fairly easy. For the most part, is the mission. That is it. We rescue our lovely friend's daughter, Elena Sawyer, who's in distraught, and then it's, you know, we go downstairs into the atrium again, clear it out, and that is the mission over. And you know, we head back over to the theatre settlement and report back to our lovely friend. But that for the most part is the end of the video for the first, you know, little playthrough that I'm going to be kind of doing. I may not take too long with these, you know, it may just be a mission here and there, or it may be the whole thing, I'm not sure. But this is, you know, how it's going to be until I build myself up again and get all the gear again. So the builds will have to wait off. But I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good new year.